everyone, my name is Goradia. I'm a Somatic Experiencing practitioner on the non-dual path. Today, I want to talk about something really common, feeling like you're not being seen or heard. And what I've seen a lot of people do is when they're in this situation, they try harder and harder to be seen and heard. And they keep on trying to meet a brick wall, somebody who's not listening to them, who refuses, who's not even trying. And they just keep trying and bending over backwards, doing everything they can. And I get that. It makes sense that we want to feel seen and heard. However, we want to start recognizing when we cannot get our needs met from a specific person. When someone simply doesn't have the skills to give us what we need to start asking ourselves, am I trying to squeeze blood from a stone? Or am I trying to squeeze this empathy from someone who doesn't have it or doesn't have the skills to show me they care? Maybe they do care about me, they just don't have the skills to show me that, and I'm not getting my needs met. So what do we do in this situation? Because it can feel very addictive. It can feel like I just can't stop because I need this need met. So there's a few things we can do. Okay, one, learn how to meet this need as much as you can on your own. Validate yourself, see and hear yourself. We're only looking for things externally that we're not giving to ourselves internally. The more you give this to yourself, the less you will need it externally. Now, I acknowledge there are practical situations where you do need to be seen and heard. You're at work and you can't say, okay, I have to give myself validation, and then my boss will never listen to me that I need a particular day off because I need to, go get surgery. Obviously so I'm just talking about as much as you can practically for yourself. These are some things you can do, but in the real world, there are times, quite often, in fact, that we do need to advocate for ourselves. So just take this for the places that make sense. So the second thing you can do is you can acknowledge, like, wait a minute, is this a strategy of trying to get my needs met through someone who can't? So trying, I'm not getting them met, I'm trying because I don't want to feel how it makes me feel when someone can't see or hear me. What if I'm feeling this deep, raw pain, maybe from childhood, when I didn't feel seen or heard? And then instead of looking at that pain and taking care of it, I'm trying to build a cover for it, an ego strategy helping me to not feel. So you remember the chart, right? So if I have a feeling that's saved up or that I'm feeling in the present moment, I may be having all these strategies of thinking to help me not feel. And the thoughts can also be about thinking about behaviors to help me get my needs met so that I have to feel the wound underneath that they're covering. So anyone who's new to the channel, I'll link the video introducing this chart here. But when we realize, okay, I need to feel through the deep wounds that are underneath this need that I have. And some of them are just basic human needs. Like, it's a valid human need to want to be seen and heard, but nobody owes it to us in the sense that no one can do that for us. So yes, we need to be seen and heard, but mostly by ourselves. And then yes, we need some externally to navigate this world, to be treated with basic rights and that sort of thing, but we don't have control over that. We do our best, but we have to have the skills of how to feel it through. What happens when we don't get met, when we don't get seen, we don't get heard, and then be willing to feel that. Once you're able to feel that, you can then clear this feeling, heal this wound, and it's not going to sting so much. And then you might recognize, oh, that's a person who can't hear me, can't see me. I'm going to just conserve my energy. I'm going to not keep trying. I have the discernment now of, maybe I can talk to this person about these sort of things, but I talk to somebody else when I want to be vulnerable and be seen and heard. And that's it. We don't keep knocking on a brick wall. And that is wisdom. So let me know if this helps. If you've got experiences where you were doing this and then you recognized, feel free to share what you'd like. I hope it helped. I'll see you next time.